Underwood. Thin ice!
So I can't knock down a triple here. Woo, okay. Didn't even miss a shot this entire time, so take that. This better be good for the team.
Oh,
I thought for sure.
there it is. Boom! Yes!
I think I timed that pretty well, actually. All right, Line of Basketball podcast episode. It's harder to see the episode now because it's not like right in front of me, but it's 297. Yeah, our counting is not easy, I will say, especially when you get into the big numbers. But episode 297, Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Wow, exciting! Who gives a fuck about football? February 2nd. Nope. February 8th, 2026. We all saw what happened last night. You know, it's been less than 24 hours since Illinois lost to Michigan State. And we're going to only talk about Michigan State in this episode, which is for no reason at all other than this is a big game. You know, no other reason why we're changing the format.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want this to be like just complain the whole time. We're going to talk about Illinois. We'll talk about the officiating, talk about Jeremy Fears and Tom Izzo. But Illinois had chances. And sadly, they couldn't figure it out. Yeah, it's an annoying loss with everything that happened. But don't forget, subscribe, go buy merch, do all that stuff. Embrats already gracing us with $10. Thank you, Embrats. We appreciate it. Sorry for the delay. We're still getting used to this new setup and everything, but we got a lot to talk about. We're just going to make this a Michigan State Illinois game podcast, and then we'll talk about the Wisconsin game coming up on Tuesday tomorrow in the podcast. So, I mean, we're going to get into it how we normally do. Player of the game for me was Andrei Stojakovic. 35 minutes, 17 points, 8 for 14 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, 7 rebounds for him. Did miss a couple bunnies, but I thought overall this was one of his best games in recent memory, sadly. But, yeah, I thought he was really good. When Wagler couldn't do much, the other two guys stepped up. So
You are echoing a little bit on the broadcast, apparently.
I can hear myself. I don't know.
I can't hear the echo when I'm sitting here, but I heard it when I turned the podcast on, so I don't know.
Okay. You go ahead. I will try to figure it out.
Illinois played a game yesterday, and they lost by 3 in overtime, and I went with David Mirkovic as my player of the game, who was a horse, you know? I mean, he only played 36 minutes, which isn't a ton in an overtime game such as this. You know, he tried to put the team on his back. I mean, there was a couple big plays he made down the stretch. He obviously got fouled on a couple of those plays to the rim. He ends up with 18 points. He had 6 assists. He had 6 rebounds, 3 on the offensive glass, had a block. You know, went 7 of 8 from the free throw line. He had a steal as well. I thought he did a lot of big things. He was the one bringing the ball up the court a lot. And it was a very, very good Mirkovic game.
Yeah, he was really good. I think, am I still echoing? I can hear myself still. So, great new system we got here.
It's been pretty good so far, other than this small stuff.
Why am I echoing, though?
Did you turn echo cancellation on?
Yeah. I did. Let me know if I'm still echoing. Yeah, what a mess to the start of this. Yeah, Merkovich really good for the basket. I thought he was really good also.
He had a good game.
Also got tripped by Fears, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how that's defended. God, he's still
Finkel, you
Jesus,
can't just
how
put
fucking we
yes
fix
and
that?
not put what you're putting yes about.
How about the producer comes and fix this shit? I don't even know what even is happening. I can't even hear. I hear no echo.
I don't know what else to do. Like, I can hear myself twice.
I don't know what that is, man. Let me see.
Okay, is this better?
Can you hear yourself?
Yes.
Oh, that's probably not going to be better then. Let me see your settings here. Stojakovic, though, huh? Pretty good.
Yeah. Still an echo.
Maybe you could, like...
I'm a lot louder. Okay, hold on. Still an echo now. Maybe the new system, my mic's too loud.
It wasn't echoing. I guess it could have been yesterday.
Sounds like I'm talking in an empty hallway.
Did you say anything about Stojakovic yet?
Yes.
He was good. He had a good game.
He did have a good game.
Yeah, 7 for 12 from 2. You got to take that. Michigan State did not want to let Illinois get to the paint easily.
Turn down the gain. I don't have a thing to turn down. Turn volume up just a bit. What are you guys talking about?
This is like a reason for people to go check out the YouTube.
Yeah, go check out the YouTube.
Now I can't hear you like at all.
At all?
I can hear you in one ear.
Holy cow.
What did you turn on?
I turned on audio input.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea. That's not going to do anything. I turned it off for you.
Like, why are you messing with my stuff? Why I'm trying to figure stuff out?
Because the stereo audio input is just going to make it worse. I can hear you perfectly. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with all the people watching this. Sounds great on my end.
Oh.
I'll talk for a minute. Illinois missed a lot of shots. I mean, that's the thing. That's the number one thing for me. I get that the officiating is a big thing. We put it in there for a reason, but, like, they missed a lot of shots. Like, Tommy had a great look in the corner. Jake Davis had a great look in the corner. Wagler had a couple great looks. Wagler had a chance to win the game at the end with a 3 and missed it. Like, they missed so many shots. And I just knew some horse shit was going to happen in this game. And Illinois shooting 28% from 3 is part of that horse shit. 10 for 36. They missed 26 threes. I would bet 8 to 10 of those were very, very, very makeable, if not more.
Yeah, and there were back-to-back that were in and out.
Yeah. Yeah, they had 2 that rolled around the rim. I mean, Wagler, I can't believe he missed that one in regulation. I can't believe he missed a lot of the shots that he missed. I mean, 0 for 8 from 2 for him. Very uncharacteristic from what we've seen this year. And he missed 2 free throws early and then made pretty much the rest of them. He went 10 for 12 from the free throw line. I mean, they had 15 offensive rebounds. That was the same as Michigan State. It just rubs me the wrong way when a team that doesn't foul at all just mysteriously has 21 fouls in this game. And Michigan State getting call after call. Fears getting every call down the stretch. Meanwhile, Mirkovic gets grabbed. Stojakovic gets assaulted. I mean, just ridiculously, terribly officiated. They had no control of it. And that's what happens when you play Michigan State. There's a bunch of horse shit that happens. Izzo's going to fucking cry to the refs. That's what he does. And don't get me wrong. I mean, Michigan State made a couple big shots. Fears made some big plays. Should he have been playing in the game? I mean, I probably wouldn't have let him. But, if Tom Izzo had any sort of moral fiber, as they call it, Fears doesn't start in this game. And Izzo's a man of his word. But no, he starts him. He plays him the entire fucking game. They pretend like he's redeemed himself or whatever at the end of it, which is absolute horseshit. And I think that Michigan State is the ultimate gaslighting program. And I have zero respect for a lot of what they do over there. And that's fine. They probably don't want me to have said respect. But
yeah, I'm glad that you just covered everything we're going to talk about in a 3-minute speech.
We get to chat, though.
It's good stuff.
I wonder how your audio sounds now.
Who cares anymore? I can hear myself. It's annoying. Everything's echoing. When you did the intro, I could hear everything twice. I don't know what's going on.
I can hear myself twice. You know what? Do you have 2 tabs open?
No.
Do you keep both of the tabs open?
Not that I know of.
The other thing?
Not that I know of. But yeah, another big thing, Illinois couldn't stop the ball in transition. I think 21 transition points. Jeremy Fears, as much as you want to hate him, he got everything he wanted. He got downhill. They tried to keep him at the free throw line, but when you don't stop the ball and you let them score 21, I think Illinois got 0, which is not good. And it wasn't just off misses, off steals. It was off made baskets. Nobody stopped the ball. All around really bad. And then you let a guy like Kohler get 16 rebounds. Again, Illinois had a chance to win if they just get a rebound.
Yeah, I mean, it was really hard to get a rebound without getting mauled. And Fears got whatever he wanted in part because you couldn't fucking touch him or else he would have been going to the free throw line.
Yeah, the foul against Tommy to foul him out was kind of crazy.
Atrocious.
Yeah. But yeah, Fears 26 points, 15 assists, 3 rebounds, a steal, 2 turnovers, 12 for 13 from the line. He did miss another free throw at the line, but apparently Michigan State baits people. So, and Mirkovic got baited. So, but yeah, I don't know. Freaking dog.
I hate Michigan State. I hate everything they do over there. I don't like the way they play. They don't play a fun brand of basketball. They hardly even play basketball. It's almost football out there. And, I guess Illinois took the high road in the postgame, whatever. I don't have really anything to say about that. It's just disappointing to lose this game. I mean, on the surface, though, you lose to a top 10 team on the road. You're fine with it, but I just think Illinois is so much better than these guys. And I thought it was pretty shameful that Tom Izzo acts the way that he does and pretends that he's some sort of, moral, good basketball coach, and he's just a piece of shit, and I wish Brad would call him out for it. His team is a bunch of fucking scumbags. They don't play basketball. They foul constantly. They can't shoot. They chuck up bricks. They shot 29% from 3. They throw guys around. 3 times an Illini player got thrown out of bounds with no call. The Fears thing is a fucking trip. Why are we even attempting to give this guy the benefit of the doubt? I would hate to be a Michigan State fan and have to defend this horse shit night after night. And the fact that our coach is a fucking, Tom Izzo's a fucking liar. He just is. He is a fucking liar. He lied to everybody's faces. He gaslighted everybody on national TV after, after Steve Smith was on his fucking knees for Michigan State the entire game. The broadcast was shameful. The basketball, quote unquote, that was played on the floor was shameful for Michigan State. And did they win the game? Yeah, sure. But they're not going anywhere. And I think that that's fine. They're not going anywhere. Unless Tom Izzo can wrap the referees around his finger on the road or in a neutral site, which he probably can because he's been doing this for a long time. But it's fucking ridiculous that this guy is paraded around as some sort of heroic figure in college basketball when he's just a fucking loser. So, yeah, he's cheat. They cheat, is my opinion. They cheat.
Okay. All right.
I mean, the rim thing is legit. Garza was right.
It's kind of crazy that just came out and now we have this. People are asking Kylan Boswell. Haven't needed him. Feel like we needed him this game. I think he changes the transition defense. I think his on-ball defense against Fears would be a lot better than Stojakovic getting behind him every time. So we can put to rest. This team's better without Kylan Boswell.
That was a stupid thing to do. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it wasn't.
Everybody in Illini Twitter's stupid who said that. You're all stupid.
Okay.
Also, how many times? I can hear myself too, by the way, but I like it that way. That's how it is in radio. I will say. How many times did they show the Cohen Carr dunk, which is a great play, but did we need to see it 50 times?
I guess.
They showed it so many times. It was a Michigan State broadcast. Fox went there knowing, hey, we're going to show everybody just what Michigan State is about. We're gonna suck them off during the entire broadcast. We're gonna tell everybody how great Tom Izzo is. God, he's such a good coach. He's not 3 feet tall and a fucking scumbag, is he? Shouldn't make fun of his height. I'm sorry.
They did show a lot of Michigan State replays compared to ours. Yeah. Illinois didn't have a whole lot of highlight reel replays, though. So.
How about that missed alley-oop from Wagler to Big Z? That was a close one.
2-3 missed alley-oops in this game from
Big
Illinois.
Z, I don't know if we're going to talk about him, but he was terrible last night, I thought.
Yeah, 26 minutes, 5 points, 2 for 8, 1 for 6 from the three-point line, 8 rebounds,
Yeah, he did have
3
blocks.
blocks.
But he was out of position at times. He wasn't getting big rebounds. He just can't hold on to the ball.
Yeah, the one I remember is when he was playing off of Scott and I think it was Scott, somebody. Carr. Shot the 3 and then he just stood there and watched.
Yep. He also got hip
kinda
checked
crazy.
off the ball by Fears on Tang's first miss for 3.
Yeah.
Nobody
Missed the
talks
3,
about it.
got fouled, and then Kohler travels. We can talk about I know that you've just kind of been all over the board. Who cares if our producer puts up a great doc for us? We're just going to do whatever the hell we want because I'm Ethan Carter. But we can talk about the fishing. Jeff Anderson, Randy Richardson, Kelly Pfeiffer, High Knees, and Pfeiffer. Great stuff. Couple phantom calls. Fears. The one with Tommy, the Tommy's 5th foul, and then Kohler just travels into the 3-point that gives Michigan State the lead. It was bad, and I don't want to blame the officials because Illinois had a chance to win this game. They should have won this game. The fact that they lost by 3 in overtime without Kylan Boswell and Wagler just having the worst night he's had. I mean, he ended up with 16 points. 10 of those were at the line. But the officiating, tough. Wagler couldn't get a call. Michigan State fans are saying how they locked him down, showing a picture of Scott clearly fouling him. That's my lockdown defense. I don't get it. What are you doing?
Trying to figure out the echo. It's pretty
It is what it is at this point.
It's pretty bad. All right. I don't know how to fix it, but I would be.
Get rid of this and we go back to StreamYard.
It can't be because of this. If you turn the echo cancellation off, I don't know.
Yeah, the pick by Davis, and then Scott kind of threw him around and elbowed him in the head. and Michigan State fans saying it was a moving screen. I cannot imagine through the eyes of a Michigan State fan like what this is. Is it better now? Because I don't hear myself right now.
It's just quieter, but we should just leave it this way. It's probably better.
What'd you change?
I'm not changing anything. Just leave it this way. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm
quieter.
Yeah, but if it's not echoing, I don't care. It's probably fine on the broadcast. Michigan State fans aren't watching basketball. I don't know. I don't know what they're watching. It's not basketball. Volume is very low. This is so fucking annoying. Just leave it this way.
Everybody turn everything up. Frankie, what's going on? Great yesterday, by the way. I'm echoing again, but here we go. Did you just turn us up?
I didn't do anything. I'm trying to listen to the YouTube. This is really good, though. We should keep doing it.
Like, this is awful. This should have been a good episode, and now it's just off the rails, and the producer's going to be pissed.
I'll fix things for everybody. All right. What should I talk about next? Make sure I can hear myself fine. That's okay. All right. Sounds good now, says Warner. Wow, that's exciting. Much quieter. Should I just turn my thing all the way down so we can match volumes?
Sure.
Illinois 1.15 points per possession, lower than season average. 1.3.
Yeah.
Missed a lot of good looks. I think that was the observation that we all had.
Yeah, a lot of good looks. They got beat on the boards too, 48-38. So, I mean, like I said, Kohler having 16 is insane to me. But Frankie, thank you very much. $9.99. We appreciate you. That'll go towards episode 300 live stream. Emmy worthy, says Wally. That's great. Great to hear. You want to talk about Michigan State now? I mean, I know you've just kind of been ping-ponging all over the damn place, but
yeah.
You already say your piece, or?
No, we should talk about them.
Okay. Steve Smith asked about Fear's performance after the game, and Izzo, the scumbag he is, says, yeah, I'm proud of him. You know, I'm glad I decided to do what I decided to do, which was play him after he said that he wasn't going to. It had nothing to do with the game itself, but he proved his colors, and that's why his coach has faith in him.
That's bullshit.
Like, I don't know what we're doing. Like, it was because he was being a dirty player. It had nothing to do with how good a basketball player he was. And within the first 20 minutes of the game, there's accusations that he was tripping somebody. And I don't care. Like, Brad apparently talked it off and said, oh, it didn't happen. And Merkovich said it was an accident. But they obviously haven't seen the video of it yet. I wonder if they think that now.
I think Brad is not going to go anywhere and say anything about anything negative about anything going on with Izzo. I don't know.
He would
why,
never.
But
Yeah.
That's bullshit. There's an angle that makes it look not as bad, but I still like this guy has a reputation.
Yeah, and then Fears in the postgame said, quote, that's not my character. That's not who I am. I want to make sure I can help my team.
He can fuck off. Fuck these guys. I hate to take Michigan's side in any of this, but they were right. They've been right the whole time.
CBS Sports Podcast said they thought it was an incidental trip.
These guys are a bunch of...
I mean, everybody has. I mean, everybody is just saying Fears is amazing. It's like everything that has happened before like it didn't happen. And this was his redemption. He also pulled Merck and punched him in the back on the one play that no foul was called. It's not like he just kicked somebody in the nuts. He tried to trip 3 people in the last 3 games. He missed on them all, except for Merck.
Yeah. Gary Parrish is a fraud. These guys in the media are never going to say anything. Like, this is why sports are not fair. Stuff like this. Michigan State being good, Michigan State being allowed to even play the game is why nothing is fair in life. And last night's every example of that. The broadcast gaslighting the fuck out of everybody, pretending like Michigan State's some super clean program. There, Fears hasn't done anything. He's never done anything to anybody. And if he has, it was all an accident. He showed his character. It's fucking gaslighting.
And that's what, to say it's incidental from a guy that's been known to do it. And it's like people are like, I see Michigan State fans, oh, he doesn't have eyes in the back of his head. He has peripheral vision. He knows he's coming. And Brad throws it off like, oh, that's what he does. He just stops in front of people. Well, stopping in front of somebody and throwing a leg out's a little bit different. Izzo said in the post game with the beat reporters, quote, if he breathes on somebody, now there's going to be a call thanks to what happened. And then followed up with Jeremy was phenomenal. I thought his attitude and performance and accepting what he what he didn't do right was excellent. What are we doing? I used to have so much respect for Tom Izzo. I thought he was a great coach. And this is the hill he's dying on. Is Jeremy Fears isn't a dirty player, and you give him his flowers because he had a great game against Illinois. In a game where there were spots where he was still a dirty player.
Yeah. We knew that there was going to be horse shit happening.
Yeah, I agree. And again, Illinois had every opportunity to win this game. And again, lost in overtime by 3 at the Breslin. I'm okay with it. But it's the nonsensicalness of what Michigan State is doing after this. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. They've defended everything so far. I think they almost broke in the Minnesota game, but didn't work.
Brad in the post game on Fear said, yeah, there was nothing on the trip. I mean, they looked at it. It's all going to be a judgmental thing. He stops, and it's always, it's what he does. You got to stop putting the knows in here, Finkel. But yeah, he was terrific. I mean, I guess that's part of it, is that he really didn't want to compliment it or say something good about it. I don't know. The fact that Brad is just cowering to Izzo and his friendship with him is ridiculous. He also said, quote, I was disappointed in the fact we fouled him that much. He's not a good shooter, and we wanted him to have to shoot the ball in, even if it was a layup.
Disappointed in the fact that we fouled. Okay. Brad, okay, whatever.
What's up?
Some of those were fouls. Some of them weren't. Most of them weren't. So
yeah. He also talked about Merck. I don't know if you talked about Merck being taken out. I think during the broadcast you said it a lot that Merck needs to be back in the game. He said, quote, yeah, he dominated the game for a little bit, and I probably took him out at the wrong time to give him a blow, but he's a great decision maker, a really good finisher. We opened overtime with a play that I thought he got fouled on. See the jersey being pulled and no foul called.
Yep, they couldn't call. I think Izzo did something in whatever he wrote up for the officials where he said you can't call anything in the other end during overtime for the most part.
Yeah. The officiating in overtime was definitely one-sided with Michigan State getting a lot of calls. And I think you said yesterday they made one basket in overtime and they scored 14 points. So 12 of their points were at the free throw line.
Perfect. That's exactly what people want to watch when they're watching a Saturday night primetime college basketball game, is a fucking line to the free throw line.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know. Again, It's not a terrible loss. If you would have told me that we were going at Nebraska, at Purdue, at Michigan State, and we're going to come away 2-1, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Especially without Boswell.
Yeah, probably won the one that, or probably lost the one you wouldn't expect to win, I guess. I don't know. I mean, Purdue is probably the one we definitely didn't expect them to win, but yeah, 2-1 without Boswell, you got to take that. But still, it's just losing a game like that is so annoying.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the officiating a little bit in the section here?
Sure.
We haven't been exact on the officiating.
Okay. Oh, gosh. Go ahead.
I just can't imagine this is good to listen to for people. But
You just go ahead and talk. And people are here. Who cares? Sorry it sucks, guys, but this is what we got right now. Ethan wanted to change programs. Now you're getting echoey bullshit.
I don't know if the program is the problem, for the record. I mean, it probably is, but you never know. Yeah, I mean, Jeffrey Anderson being the official in this game is kind of, it's kind of how it goes. It's going to be a bunch of horse shit, 5-for-2. I don't know who Randy Richardson is, but maybe it's a good thing that we didn't know who he was. Didn't see him doing a lot. It seemed like Kelly and Jeffrey were making a lot of the calls yesterday.
Yeah, I saw a Michigan State fan say that Illinois also had 21 fouls against Alabama and Ohio State. I believe High Knees did one of those games.
Yeah, I mean, he's a piece of shit. I don't ever want to see him doing a line game again. Yeah, we already talked about Tommy's fifth foul. It was atrocious. Fears, the flopping. We saw it. The travel. We already talked about all this. Wow, okay.
Yeah, we did. That's what follow the doc that the producer put hours and hours in.
You told me that we need to go through it, so I was making sure we went all through this.
Well, you did it all in 3 minutes is the problem.
I didn't have the doc pulled up when the episode started.
Obviously. Why would you?
I guess I could start printing it again. I don't know.
Anything else you want to talk about? I hope you guys didn't spend money on this bullshit streaming service. I hear it's free for 7 days.
I think there's a lot of great things. It's just this fucking echo. Like we're kind of blinding ourselves to the fact that there's so much stuff on here that's way better than the other service.
Is Ethan not echoing?
You just need to get a Rodecaster and maybe it'll fix the problem. Who knows?
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, is it my cheap mic? It's not cheap mic.
Why that could happen for just now happened though.
Maybe I'll unplug it and plug it back in. And we'll be able to test this afterwards?
There's got to be, should be a way to test it. Oh, thank you. I'm not open. Wow. But no, I mean, it's just like we did 3 hours during the game yesterday, kind of got all the thoughts out, but
Ethan's fine. Great.
Michigan State is just like, I can't believe they've ever won there with Underwood or anybody. I can't believe they've ever won there.
Ethan's minus 10 dB. I don't know what that means.
I think it means you're louder than me, I guess. I don't know.
But when I turn it down, everybody says I'm low. You think I have my mic too high? Whatever. Good. Anyways, loss. Yeah, great. The stat of the day, the good news is Illinois moves up from 5-4 in Ken Palm after the loss. No change in the net. I believe there's still 4 in the net. Is that right, producer?
I haven't looked at the net.
Shake your head yes or no, producer. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Here's the thing, though. Like, Ken Palm,
just there.
Illinois' offensive efficiency went down by 0.1 or 0.2. Their defense took a little bit of a hit, but they're still one of the best free throw shooting teams in the country. They're one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country. They're still number one in free throw attempts per field goal attempts allowed to opponents. They're still number one in that stat, despite the fact that the Breslin Center tried to rig it. They're number one by 2%, above South Alabama and way above Duke, who's number 3 in that stat. So, Duke and North Carolina are 2 top 5 teams that don't foul. And then you look at the game last night, 14 free throw attempts for North Carolina, 6 for Duke. So, why couldn't Illinois and Michigan State have a game where the refs didn't fucking take over? God forbid, because that's what Izzo teams want to do. They're not super supremely offensively talented.
Yeah.
They're not elite at very many things on the offensive end other than rebounding. They try to grind teams down. I get that that's a style, but it's not fun to watch. And it's even worse when your best player is dirty as fuck. And then it gets even more worse when the head coach has these little bitch referees wrapped around his finger every fucking game. Like, how is Michigan State a team that doesn't foul? They're top 100 in that free throw stat. Like, how do they not foul? How does it make any sense?
The way they play, it's just hard to believe that.
The second that
Like-
Stojakovic got thrown to the ground right away in like the second play of the game, and they didn't do anything,
Yeah.
was when I knew that this was going to be bullshit. And Illinois peaked when they went up 47-39, and then it just goes all away instantly. Like, they couldn't pull away. Michigan pulled away from Michigan State. Illinois couldn't do it. It probably helps that, like, Michigan State has more size and doesn't rely on the three as much as Illinois, I guess. They don't have more size. That's not what I meant. They were pretty big, though. But, like, they only made 8 threes, and they didn't shoot a ton of them. And that was a free throw fest as well. And the rebounding was a little bit better from Michigan State than what we saw from Michigan than what we saw from Illinois. Like, Illinois got kind of dominated on the boards at the end of the day with the numbers. And you're not going to win at Michigan State if you're not making threes, which you typically do. And we just had to know, like, we can't have nice things. Illinois shot 44% from 3 in the last game. Knew they were going to come out and throw up an absolute dud. I can't believe the Wagler stat line in this game. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. It's I just can't believe he doesn't get any foul calls. I mean, I know he went to the line, 6 times or whatever, but there were so many more that could have been called. And he hasn't shot this bad from 3 all year. I mean, 2 of 8 from 3.
He went 1 for 9 against Maryland, but the other thing is he went 0 for 8 from 2 in this game.
Yeah.
Maryland, he at least went 3 for 3 from 2.
Yeah, there were some plays where he was out of control. There were where you had to. Brad needed to reel him in a little bit. There were 2 or 3 layups that they had no chance of going in. Maybe he felt like he got contact, so that's why he threw him up like that. But it was tough. And credit to Michigan State in defense, and I mean keeping him from getting in there. Again, is it officiating? Is it how hard they play? I don't know. But Michigan State was really good at hedging the ball screens and still covering the slip screens. Illinois did better when Stojakovic, was slipping to the paint rather than to the 3-point line. But yeah, fast breaks, rebounds, Wagler having a terrible night.
Yep. And Michigan State cheating. Wagler's now 3rd on the allkinpom.com Big Ten thing. He was 1st. Fears is now 1st, which fuck that. If you're gonna reward anybody player of the year, it should be Lindeborg. If it's not gonna be, it can't be Fears. Can't happen. This is very much a guards driven conference. I will say, looking at the numbers. Around the Big Ten, I guess, is what we'll do now.
Yeah, we can go around the Big Ten.
Michigan beat Ohio State by 20 today, allegedly, apparently.
Yeah, Michigan won 82-61. Iowa beat Northwestern 76-70. USC beat Penn State 77-75. And Maryland wins at Minnesota 67-62.
Yeah, so Michigan's now 12-1. Illinois is 11-2, so Illinois game back. The good thing for Illinois is Nebraska, who also has 2 losses in conference. They play Purdue next, so they could get a 3rd. I mean, it's in Lincoln, so you never know. And Purdue does seem kind of broken, but once again, you never know. It's big. I guess that's Tuesday night at 6 is that game, and then Illinois Wisconsin is Tuesday night at 7. So those games will be kind of overlapping. But I feel pretty good about where Illinois is at in the Big Ten standings. I think we all should, 11-2. And we'll see what it looks like from there.
Yeah. I think Illinois is predicted to win the rest of their games by ESPN. Not that that means anything, but who they have left? What do you think they finish? Think they lose to Michigan or not?
Probably. Yeah.
So, yeah, Wisconsin, then Indiana, both at home. Then they got West Coast, USC, UCLA. Then they come back home against Michigan, home against Oregon, end on the road at Maryland.
I would say 16-4.
Yeah.
Lost to Michigan, and they'll probably lose one of those West Coast games, even though they shouldn't. Or they could lose to Wisconsin, because was it Jeffrey or Imbrats who said that Wisconsin has a bunch of Steph Currys out there or whatever?
I think so, yeah.
They don't miss from three.
Best three-point shooting team in the Big Ten.
137th nationally.
Right now.
It's behind Illinois, by the way.
Yep. All right, so we got this new program. We're going to do episode 300. Not actually episode 300. We're going to do episode 299 before the Indiana game. We're going to do a special live broadcast. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube, or Ethan has to make 1,000 free throws until we get to go home. So if you guys just smash that sub button, we'd just be gone in like 5 minutes. If not, Ethan's going to do a lot of shooting, and it's going to lead into the next episode will actually be episode 300, but we're trying to get that sub count up. We're trying to do something special for you guys. Basically, we're paying a lot of money out of our pockets, so all those donations you guys are giving really help. Buying merch helps. We appreciate you guys, as always. And then, like I said, anything else you got about episode 300 or whatever we're calling this?
No, I think the title should be something like
We need a name.
we're not trying to copy Barstool episode 300 marathon or something. Something like
Yeah,
that.
sounds good.
Producer also put on here commentary on waste management, which I did not watch any of that, and it's probably about to end, right? So, shame. Did
I think
Matsuyama
so.
win?
Yeah. The preview will come next episode, episode 298. I assume we're doing that tomorrow night. Again, like, subscribe, do all that stuff for us. We appreciate you guys. Waste management, I think Scotty made a big comeback. And then who you got winning the Super Bowl?
I didn't know the Super Bowl was on today.
Shut up.
Hideki's up 1 with 2 to play on Thor Bjornsson.
Scheffler shot 7 under. He's 2 back.
Hey, a couple double bogeys here. Scotty got her up, actually. Never mind. But no, I think the Patriots win 23-16, low scoring, ugly, and just the Super Bowl is stupid anyway, so nobody's going to watch, right?
I think a lot of people will watch.
Yeah, it's fair.
Bootzilla says 17-3, tie for a conference title.
Right.
Okay with that. We'll try to figure out this echo before tomorrow. But we will be back to preview the Wisconsin game. A big bounce back game for Illinois. I think this loss is in the end is going to help, and I hope that we see Michigan State in the Big Ten tournament, so we can beat them by 20.
That'd be fine. That would be fine. Oh, Jeffrey's not watching the Super Bowl. Oh, shit. Call it off. Yeah. Might have to get somebody to donate a roadcaster to you. Or we just start doing the episodes at my house, you know?
That's true.
I mean, the studio wouldn't be quite as sharp. Or
It's got to
we
be
just
mic
start
settings or a bad mic, but it was fine on StreamYard. That's the problem.
it could have been fine
Hold on.
yesterday, though, too.
Since we're ending, let me unplug it and plug it back in real quick.
This could be bad timing. Unplugging. Unplugging. Now I can't hear anything from you.
I was getting there. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It's not echoing on my end. Can you hear me now?
Still a little echo.
Now I'm echoing. I can hear it now.
Yeah, there's a little echo.
So
All right. Yeah.
test it more while we're sitting here.
We can't really do that though, because then I already have to edit the episode for the podcast feed, so I don't want to just keep it rolling and then we have to.
The problem is we're not going to know that it's echoing when we're not live.
I have an idea.
Okay. I can't hear myself right now.
I can barely hear you though.
Okay.
So it's a two-way street, you know. It's tough.
Can you hear me better now?
A little bit.
Let me just turn this all the way up. How do I sound now? Definitely echoing now.
Yeah.
No volume now.
All right. Well, Jeffrey's lying.
We'll figure it out.
We will be back tomorrow night. Hopefully it's fixed. If not, maybe we'll just have to do something else from a broadcast standpoint. All right, we'll see if we can fix it. And I'll try to upload the podcast feed. I'll try to fix the echo on the podcast feed. I don't know if it's going to work, or I don't upload the episode at all. And we just quit doing the podcast entirely. And we just do it on YouTube only. And the stream sounds like shit, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? All right. We will see everybody tomorrow night, and hopefully it's fixed. I got to play the thing here. It's going to play 4 times. So whatever.
They're nice.